I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim Ford?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about.
Several celebrities have been called out for being involved with Diddy since his arrest, and the most notable ones are Jay-Z and his wife, music sensation Beyoncé. Their participation in Diddy's crimes has made people connect the dots for events that have occurred in the past. Last month in October, Jaguar Wright made an appearance on the show Uncensored, which is hosted by Piers Morgan. During the interview, Wright took several shots at Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Wright criticized Diddy and Jay-Z for their inappropriate behavior, including keeping people unconscious and putting them on planes.
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately: Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
She compared Jay-Z to Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein and highlighted the negative impact of their relationship. Wright said, "For 4 years, I've been screaming not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters." She also claimed that Jay-Z is worse than Diddy. The artist did not hesitate at all and spoke candidly about the couple's wrongdoings. The interview was taken down soon after Beyoncé and Jay-Z's lawyers sent legal notices stating that the allegations made by Jaguar Wright are absurd. The lawyers were also seeking a direct apology from the showrunners and Piers Morgan himself. Morgan, in his apology, stated,
Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyoncé during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce.
He also revealed that the allegations in the interview were edited. We've therefore compiled with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. A revised version of the interview can now be viewed on Piers Morgan's Uncensored YouTube channel. In an interview with TMZ, Jay-Z and Beyoncé's lawyers said, "There's rumors, and then there's nonsense. And this is one step further. This is a formal and pointed accusation of something." He then continued, "What changed in my mind is that somebody on a so-called journalistic platform exploited that kind of random rumor mill and lifted it up. And by doing that, they not only caused harm, but they're also drowning out the voices of real victims." As we already know, more than 100 alleged victims have sued rapper Sean Diddy Combs and others for R-word, assault, and exploitation. And he is going to be held for trial at the same time. Meanwhile, fans have been connecting the dots that lead to the link between Diddy and the Carters. A conspiracy theory involving hit rapper J. Cole's 2013 track, She Knows, has been the hot topic on TikTok following Diddy's arrest. According to the theory, J. Cole's song title is a subtle nod to Beyoncé's last name, Knowles. He takes shots against the famous singer for being involved in alleged crimes involving Diddy and her husband, Jay-Z. Fans have highlighted a specific part of the track, which are apparently referring to the deaths of Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson. Only bad thing about a star is they burn up. Rest in peace to Aaliyah, rest in peace to Left Eye, Michael Jackson, I'll see ya, just as soon as I die. People are interpreting this line as a cryptic message that Beyoncé, Diddy, and Jay-Z had a role in the sudden deaths of these artists. After this theory went viral, Roc Nation, Jay-Z's label that signed J. Cole in 2009, had allegedly issued a DMCA takedown notice to remove She Knows. A few other notable things brought forth about these artists are that all three of them were born on the 4th, and Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson all died on the 25th. Fans have also been speculating that Jay-Z's album titled 444 was named after the friendship between the three rappers. Theories suggest that Beyoncé does not want any other artist to be more famous than her, and hence, if someone does, she has them dealt with. Many artists idolize Beyoncé though, like Lizzo, Adele, Britney Spears, and Lady Gaga. Adele literally broke her Grammy in half and offered it to Beyoncé, thanking her in her acceptance speech. Lizzo shouted her out in 2023, and Britney Spears and Lady Gaga praised her at the 2011 MTV VMAs. Now let's get a brief recap of the timeline of Diddy's arrest, as well as the accusations leveled against him. Federal agents with Homeland Security Investigations, or HSI, issued and executed search warrants at Sean Diddy Combs' Los Angeles and Miami properties on March 25th this year. In an Instagram post, Diddy wrote, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Fans, however, did not seem to believe what the rapper was trying to say. Diddy's attorney, Aaron Dyer, said in a March 26 statement to E! News, "Yesterday there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated." During the speech, the Department of Homeland Security seized phones from Combs' home in Miami before he was scheduled to travel to the Bahamas. Several other sources added that guns were also discovered during the search. September 26, 2024, he was arrested in the lobby of a New York hotel on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, trafficking by force, fraud, coercion, as well as transportation to engage in prostitution. According to court documents obtained by NBC News, the lawsuit alleges that Combs abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. This went on for more than a decade, with prosecutors saying the behavior started around 2008. After his arrest, Combs was held at the Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, where he was denied a $50 million bond. He was also placed on side watch, which is a customary procedure for high-profile inmates. In a press conference last month, it was revealed that 120 people had come forward with new assault allegations against the rapper. One of the 120 accusers was only 9 years old when they were allegedly assaulted by Combs. Attorneys also state that approximately 25 of the accusers were minors at the time of the alleged incidents. But what are your views on this? Do you think Beyoncé and Jay-Z have any connection to Diddy's dirty deeds? Or do you think they're just being looped in by conspiracy-crazed fans? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.